Herefordshire and Worcestershire. Elliot Webb.
BBC Hereford and Worcester.
We're going to start off with car insurance though, because I had to do mine. I think it's February. I think mine comes around every year. So I've gone through this, and I was a bit gobsmacked, to be honest. I think initially, the company that I had my car insurance with, well, you know when they send you the renewal, because they send. I mean, often they'll try and get you to auto renew. Forget that. Don't ever do the auto renew. But they sent the price through, and I think it was double. I'm pretty sure last year I was paying about 500 quid, which for my age is quite a lot. Anyway, by the by, and I think it was just under £1,000 was what they were trying to get me to renew at. I managed to shop around and got, I think it was about, 800. I think it was about, just shy of 800 quid in the end. So I managed to shave a couple of £100 off it by doing the comparison thing. But even so, it's an enormous hike, isn't it? So, is this your experience of things? Are you struggling to afford your car insurance now? New research out this morning by the Financial Fairness Trust suggests that about a third of us are. It found that those under 40, 39% of those people find premiums unaffordable. I mean, that's it. If those are the kind of increases you're seeing as an older driver, I'm 53 and I've got 3 points on there, but for speeding. But other than that, I mean, it's, which is pretty standard. Most people have got something like that, haven't they? But it's nothing particularly spectacular. I haven't claimed forever. And my car is nothing particularly flash. It's not like I'm trying to, do a Lamborghini or anything daft like that. But has yours shot up? And is this something that you are noticing? Is it hitting you in the pocket big time? Because many, many people are by the look of this. So 0800 121 8181. Tell me your stories on this. Scott Dixon is a consumer and motoring disputes expert. Hosts the Facebook page, The Complaints Resolver. Hello, Scott.
Hi, Elliot. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you very much. Does what I've just described sound fairly familiar?
It is, and it's a big problem for all motorists right across the board. And the Association of British Insurers' latest figures cite that the average premium paid is at an all-time high, and it's £635.
Well, that's the average.
That's the average, according to the Association of British Insurers, and that's up 1% from £627 in the last 3 months of 2023. And it's now 33% more expensive to buy a policy than it was at the beginning of 2023 when it was £478.
So what's gone on? Why is this suddenly shot through the roof?
Well, a variety of factors are being cited, but I mean, the increased car use of post-COVID is one reason, apparently, but I never saw premiums radically fall when all cars were off the road and we were all furloughed.
It should just go back to what it was basically, give or take a little bit for inflation, but it should go back to what it was before COVID, surely.
I know, and it suddenly started spiking when the Ukraine war started. And there's other factors at play, apparently shortage of microchips, higher repair costs, labour, energy, paint, parts. And interestingly, pothole claims have been mentioned as well. And Admiral said the average repair bill for pothole-related damage is over £3,000 now.
So especially, I suppose that does make sense, doesn't it? If there are more potholes, which I think there are, I mean, they're at an all-time high, people are going to be damaging their car more, so I suppose more claims.
Yeah, and technology on cars as well. The modern cars have any amount of technology on them, and also electric vehicles. And, it boils down to more specialist expertise that's required for cars that are loaded with all the technology and also electric vehicles. So, yeah, there are genuine reasons, but I think motorists are being taken advantage of. I mean, the problem is the algorithms that they use to gauge the risks and the premiums are vague, and nobody really knows how they actually come to the figures they do come to.
Because it's based on lots of different things, isn't it? It's like value of your car, your experience, but it's not just that as well, as it's where you live, it's how often you use it, your job, things like that.
Yeah, that's an interesting one, because I did a search recently using the job picker tool on the Money Saving Expert website, and you can tweak your job title to lower the premium. So, to give you an example, I'm paying about £200 a year for my car insurance. So I put in the amount that I've paid previously, and a job title, I put in administrator.
Yeah.
And it gives you a range of similar job titles that you can use to describe what you do. So an administrator is £200, but a clerical officer is £156. Or an administration officer is 168. So if you play around with the job picker tool and find a job description that's similar to what you do, you can actually make a big difference in lowering your premium.
But you have to be really careful.